Wow, you're right on point. All right, we're back. Day 2. Sitting down with Kyle Turley, BJ Ganem with an M, and Mike Smith.
Yes, sir.
Kyle Turley, obviously 8-year career in the NFL. BJ and Mike involved with Sierra Delta. I think, where do we kind of start with this? I actually want to start with the Sierra Delta part. Sorry, Kyle.
No,
we'll get into that with it. But
well, that's how we connected, playing football.
Playing football, right? Yeah, we had what's called the Wounded Warrior football team.
Yeah,
and it's just it was amputees from these wars playing against these NFL legends, and it was some of the most fun. I think all of us.
Where was it? Atlanta?
We was
Atlanta. Was the first one?
No, the first one was in New Orleans. It was in New Orleans in 2012. No, Indianapolis.
When we met
2011.
No, in Indianapolis, I think so.
Yeah.
I did a push-up contest
against Greg Reynolds.
A push-up contest. You win?
No, this guy. What was Ryan? He's missing
his arm, like even at the shoulder blade,
with one arm, right?
One arm.
So he beat one. I got beat by one-armed man in the push-up contest. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, because Mike was telling me Mike was telling me was. Well, on a different note, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. You telling me before we went on air. After the incident, you still served for another 11 years?
Yeah, I lost my arm in 2011, and I kept serving. An additional.
I mean, you're nuts, but for a lot of different reasons, probably, right? But I mean, amazing. Obviously, I think people sometimes get the wrong. We talked about misconceptions, right?
Yeah, and I mean the brand about veterans right now is everybody's trying to make us out to be victims, or that we need saving. We don't need saving, right? And what I'm trying to remind the veterans out there is, hey, you still got strength.
Yeah.
Just because you took the uniform off doesn't mean you need to stop serving, right? Mm-hmm. And let's look at the dog situation. Like, dogs and humans have been working together for 35,000 years. This isn't complicated. 99% of us do not need a medical assistant service dog. We're overthinking and over-regulating this process. So what we do different at Sierra Delta is every veteran is already approved to be in the community just by serving. Right, because that's driving me crazy. Is everybody's talking about, we want to help vets, and then you get up there and you ask for help, and they're like, "Well, how much money do you make? How bad are you hurt? Like, did you see combat? Are you Are you post 9/11? Like, what does all that matter?" Right? And so this is a true thank you for your service. We're asking Americans. We don't take any government money, right? And we're helping veterans get the dog of their choice trained to their individual needs and lifestyle, and let's have some fun doing it.
Yeah.
So we give up to $3,500. To pay a professional trainer to help them achieve their goals with their dog, whether that's service dog, whether that's a sport dog, whether that's just a good family dog. It doesn't matter to me. If these men and women want to join the circus with their dog, I don't care. We'll give you $3,500 and help you connect with a trainer and make that happen. So that's what it's about. It's about community. And I mean, we've learned so much for these NFL players. We face a very similar cliff once we're done serving in the military that the NFL players do. We get a lot more love because I think, everyone looks at you guys and think you make so much money, and they don't really understand the behind the scenes. But the trauma is the trauma, right? Whether it happens in war or whether it happens on a football field or whether it just happens in your everyday life, right? It's a human response. And that's what we're trying to figure out is what's the most common denominator we can have in this country to bring us together. And with 68% of American households having what's the community around?
No, for sure. And is it fair to say, and it's a guy that different stages, I like to look at the life connection, right? It's not just about what your profession was, or I know that there's different levels of trauma, but when you got to change your lifestyle or you move forward, right? Even for me, or something that you did your whole life. I mean, Kyle asked you this secondly, but since we're talking about this, when you guys were done serving or the incident happened, fair to say part of Mike, like identity, like that's just all you've come to know for the longest time, and then you're moving forward with the next step.
Yeah, for sure. So I think for me, I know my limitations. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what sets me back. So when I retired, my way of not doing it, I kept going. So I've been a pro athlete even before I retired out of military. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way of keeping going. Like, that was my way of continue to stay busy, holding myself accountable with training and racing and all of those things, just because I know what that slippery slope looks like. I've seen it all too often, and my way was continue to do sports.
Yeah, you just continue to be a badass and do your thing. And but some people don't, but if they stop, right? That's the part for me. I stopped playing. I played Kyle professionally for 8 years, baseball. But growing up, that was my identity. right? So you feel like you're attached to that
Yeah.
constantly, and you're
Yeah.
going, all right, well, what do I do next?
And
Now
you
I'm
had
doing
that before
this.
you started playing baseball. It was expected.
Yeah, I guess there was
Yeah, you're
this
the
guy.
legacy.
There's a
Yeah.
guy
Right.
slightly below 6'5" because I'm 6'5" and I'm
Right.
taller, so I want to set the record straight. But you know, he did some incredible things. My family did incredible things, so there was expectations
Sure.
there too. But all I knew was how to be an athlete, and I didn't
Right.
know what to do after it. I mean, now I'm trying to figure out how to hold this mic properly and try to figure out the whole media section. But I think that's part of the conversation, and at least
Really
with
is.
what I think's awesome with what you guys are doing, it's a support system. I mean, hell, I wish I had any support system outside of it. But in this case, I think that's how I look at it. Is it's a transition period. I mean, Kyle, did you feel when you were
that's
done
exactly
playing?
what it is. I mean, we're back for it was Atlanta where we met, you know,
Yeah.
and this has been a community thing that's been built, you know, over these years. We've had amazing things across this country that we've been able to be a part of at these Super Bowl events that continue to promote what Sierra Delta is doing, and that's building community. You know, it's 100% what this is about. And what I love about this program is that it can really do that for all these people, and you know, all of these funds allocated towards these things that can help people meet and have a community of people, from veterans on all sides, from sports to the military, the community involved around people that have had trauma or need to find something else out there, of people that are interested in living this life in a like-minded, you know, direction, having this, you know, canine component. You know, it's just such an awesome thing. I know that myself, having dogs and being able to go to the park and meet people, going up to the hills. I mean, everywhere I've lived, you know, has been an opportunity with my dog to meet somebody. Right.
Yeah.
And with what they're doing is just going to create, I think, you know, amazing communities in all of these areas where people take advantage of the opportunity of getting the program.
And that's a great point, because Mike can tell you, like, he wasn't a dog person. Like, I had to ride him for a couple of years and be like, dude, I think this will help you. But go ahead, tell him, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with any animals, period. That just wasn't my thing. BJ kept saying, oh, man, I think you could really benefit from a service dog. And just like, yeah, I'm good. Both my legs, I can balance. Not sure what a dog is going to do for me.
Yeah.
And then finally, it wasn't until after I got one that I knew I needed one. Like, you know, as a leader going through the military and as a pro athlete, we're required to hold a certain degree of arrogance and competitiveness and all these other things. And, you know, my dog is the one thing in my life that no matter who I was, who I am, or what I'm going to be, his loyalty and love is unparalleled, you know, right? So, it's been dope. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun experience.
I personally, I don't have a service animal, but for me, I had a golden retriever. My fiance has wanted a dog for years. The longest time, I'm like, hey, who's taking care of him? Like, it's not going to be me.
Right.
And I love that dude, man.
Right.
And honestly, I might do, you know, maybe he does judge me, but he's not going to say it out loud. But I sit there and I'm like, man, the not only just comfort, the stability, and how much I realize not even from a therapeutic standpoint, but just how much there's so many different sides that you don't think of.
That's right. And that's what we're trying to say. We're trying to simplify this whole process. Dogs and humans have been working together for 35,000 years. It's practically in our DNA, right? And all these dogs are service dogs. Just the majority of them are freelancing. And it's not so much about training a dog. It's about training a handler. And that's what we do. We ask the veterans to reflect. What is it that you want to do with this dog? Because it's not that the dog does something for you, right? We want them to get outside. That's why we incorporate hunting dogs. Like, you want to do shed hunting, mushroom hunting, bird hunting. You want to do obstacle courses. You want to do dock diving. You want to, there's all kinds of things you can do with the dog, right? But do it, because it doesn't matter how many times we train your dog with that trainer. If you're not doing those things with the dog will regress, right?
Yeah.
Most people come to me about, I got this bad behavior, I got that bad behavior with my dog. It's like, you're not engaging the dog enough. They're bored, and so they're going to trash stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's not the dog's fault. It's ours, right? And the veterans out there, guys, our core values spell EPIC. It's empowerment, purpose, innovation, and community, right? People are not going to understand what we did in the military, and we don't really need them to.
Right.
And what we can really connect is, hey, does your dog help you? Now, you talked about that golden retriever. Like, you didn't think you wanted, Mike didn't think he wanted a dog in his life, but they do make an impression on us. And I don't think it's an accident that when you spell dog backwards, it spells God, right? And a 6-year-old girl, she explained to me, she goes, I know why dogs don't live as long as humans. She said they come into this world knowing how to love. Humans take a lot longer to figure it out. And that's where it's at.
Damn, I don't know if I needed that hard-hitting lesson right there in the morning. Like when you said that out loud, and I'm going, damn. Damn, BJ, why'd you have to do that to me right now? But I love it. Hey, before I let you guys go, and again, for those that are curious, Sierra Delta, we'll get all the information to check it out so people can find out more. You guys have been doing this Radio Row for a little bit, right? Been here a few times. Yeah. You guys got one story through your time before I let you go? Is there one thing that sticks out to you?
You know, it was a crazy time. I have one that's great. So we did an off Super Bowl game in Dallas.
Yep.
And Roger Staubach was our quarterback, right? He went to the Naval Academy, so he played on our team, except for he threw like 3 picks. And he said he had hurt his calf. Well, a year and a half later, we were at the San Francisco Super Bowl in San Mateo. And I was at the Hall of Fame breakfast, and literally Mr. Staubach comes from across the room and finds me. He's like, listen, BJ, I just wanted you to know my calf is healed. If you ever need me again, just give me a call. And I'm like, bro, you're Roger Staubach. You want to go have a catch in the street? Let's go.
I don't know, but if you're trying to win, that's 3 picks. I don't know. I mean, people don't forget that.
That was Roger, man. And I mean, he was still slinging it in 70-something years old.
Oh,
It's
God.
crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't mean to hug him, but that was one of my favorite stories.
Mike, Kyle, you got one? You got something?
Radio Row?
Or any experience around the Super Bowl time?
Jeez, we've been at this a long time. I mean, started the Gridiron Great stuff, and then we put together all of this with Sierra Delta at times over the years. Man, it's just a blur, really. A lot of fun times playing these football games. We're hoping to get back to that. Hopefully next year we can bring back the Veterans Bowl. That'd be awesome. Just an amazing time for guys like Roger Staubach to come out and participate with guys like me. But I'm a fan, fan first. Yeah. So coming to these things for me, even Radio Row is just so awesome. Seeing all the people as the week goes on, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger as far as names go. And the experience, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is New Orleans. The last Super Bowl experience I had, I was taking my shirt off trying to fight Neil Smith on Decatur Street with Chris Berman saying, "A rumble in the jungle." He's all drunk. He's all drunk. Chris Berman's like, oh boy, here we go. And it's like me and Neil Smith had a beef, and I'm like, what's up now? I'm taking my shirt off in the middle, right outside the House of Blues. All the cops are coming around. Yeah,
See, that you were about to hide that for a little bit. Oh, it's been so great. It's so many great people. We love all these events.
We can get crazy,
And then I took my shirt off and I'm about to fight.
Yeah, Yeah, me and Neil Smith.
2019, when you guys did the cigar and bar for the Gridiron Greats, his band was playing. That was amazing.
I heard
all the music, man. That was fun. All those memories, playing songs, and hopefully get back. And just going back in studio actually at the end of this month, record a new record and see what happens. I got to actually perfect a connection. Label 22 is
I know those
guys
guys.
are awesome, man. They do Heroes Vodka and all of that. I just signed on to their label. They're going to produce my next record. Yeah, I'm going in the studio.
We're just getting together to do a partnership with those
awesome
guys.
Okay. Yeah. So here we are, right? And it's just full circle all over again. And I got a new record coming out, and we'll be on tour hopefully this year. I'm hearing rumors with a couple different bands coming back out. Hopefully, I did things with 3 Doors Down. They're coming back out. I might be able to jump on with them and see what happens. I did stuff with them on Monday night at the mic. They did the when I was playing, where I got to play with them on stage, and they paired NFL players with musicians and at the time. Anyways,
well, maybe in the future I got to hear when you're actually getting your music. And again, we could talk events or sports, but I kind of want to hear what you're cooking up there, because I've heard some rumors now about you in the music world. So I got to hear this.
It's real.
Yeah, Mike, is there any memory you had? Are you good, or do you want to just tell me about your favorite pair of shoes? So I'm getting the sign here. We got to wrap up.
We got our wrap.
I know you're a shoe guy too.
Yeah, I'm a super shoe guy. It's funny because every time I traveled here with a tub of shoes, 22 pair of shoes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, give me one pair that you like rocking with, and that's it.
I'm a Jordan 1s fan, so any Jordan 1. But my favorite pair that I brought here is the Louis Vuitton Travis Scott. It's my favorite one.
All right, I'm gonna need the photos of this after it. Okay.
How many pairs do you go through before you decide which ones to wear for the day?
Oh, my hotel's a wreck. So my agent is back at the hotel, and she comes in when I'm getting dressed, and I put on a pair and kick them across the room. Like I went through 8 pair of shoes before
you say those are the ones.
Classic Asics. I went with the classic Asics.
See, well, I told you before, you got to help me with my style because I can't. Okay, appreciate you. But hey,
Vans.
guys, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your time. And be sure to talk to you guys in the future. All right.
Sure, appreciate
Yes,
Thanks,
sir. Good luck.
guys.
Thank y'all.
Thanks. That was great. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. So I'm going to mute the rest of these mics wrong mic. So I'm going to mute the rest of these mics real fast while they do that. I'm actually going to be completely transparent with everyone on stream right now. I'm just going to do this. They asked me if I wanted to be in the photo. Unfortunately, I got to. Producer extraordinaire Zach Ponder. Joe, the people are talking. People are talking, but I will say I'm going to be very transparent. You guys are about to watch me stare at my phone for the next 30 seconds. I'm trying to get Mina Kimes on the show right now, and she's running around. So excuse the quick break while I try to get Mina Kimes on the show. So thank you. So the last two guys were Hurley played in the NFL, who is the guy singing solo, and the other two are from Sierra Delta, which is a service that deals with veterans and service dogs. So really just great guys there. Trying to everyone. I also, I'm going to be honest, guys, I grabbed the mic without the stand. There were 3 other mics, and Ryan just handed me the one without the stand, and that made that one work. Ryan, if you want to talk into this, I already told the people I'm talking to them.
Oh, she coming on? I'm trying to. She was just walking by. All right, do you want to? I'll go here. Can I got moving over.
Yeah, if you want to.
Am I okay right here, Zach?
Yeah, let me check, make sure.
Or do you want me to move over? Do you want me to move over?
No. Stay in that one for
Am I good right here?
Just because that's the solo one right now.
What are people doing? What are people saying? Oh.
Well, right now I was telling.
Do you want to go and try to look?
Yeah, I'm doing this real fast. If you want to,
you can
talk.
All right, I'll just talk. I'll look at this. And hey, so we got again. That
Brad should be here soon.
He's on en route. He's en route. So we just talked with again. That was the Sierra Delta. So Kyle Turley, 8-year veteran in the NFL, and then Mike Smith and BJ Ganem with Sierra Delta specifically. And look, this is kind of the beauty of all these conversations, right? Is you get to meet so many different people, so many different organizations that are trying to make a difference and an impact. And I also just love the fact that BJ and Mike, they don't look at they said in their situation, and of course they could go the old, oh, woe is me. And you're like, no, I don't want to be victimized in any situation. But what I love for them and people that have followed us for the longest time, I love having perspective. They give great perspective on what happened, on what's happened with them, but also how they continue to progress in their lives, right? I think that's the part what I love. And transitioning, to me, a guy that went out of playing a sport into trying to figure something else out, can only imagine what it was, some of those impacts and what it's like. But for Mike, you heard it. He was like, well, I'm just going to keep going and compete because I'm not stopping. I'm going to continue to put my best foot forward. The amount of respect, admiration that I have just for that mentality alone, given not everything that just happened, is incredible. And also, Mike's going to help me get my shoe game working. I got to look for better style, Zach, overall. So we'll see how that goes. But if you're new to the channel,
and Larry too. We haven't had Larry on, but Larry's suit.
Larry's got some style, man.
Larry's got
we
some suits
We are
on.
going to have Larry on for the vibe, man. Talk about a great guy. Larry is going to hopefully join us in the future as well. And again, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show. We're live here at Radio Row, hanging out. Are you making a lap or are you going bathroom? Oh, you're hanging out, figuring things out. Yeah, come on over. Come on over, baby. Oh, are you going to sit down or are you just fixing something? Oh, you're a good kid. What are you looking for?
Screw it. We'll have the conversation on live. What's the next number of people we're having?
I
was trying to get cameras figured out right now.
I think it's just Chris Myers at
All right.
2:15.
Welcome everyone to our
That.
pre-show meetings. This is kind of how they go.
I think that's kind of how we should do it. We're not trying to hide anything.
Yeah, we don't hide anything. We are sitting here. Okay, so I'm going to set up.
We can do it. Should just be. I mean,
it's just two of
think
you.
we-
I think I like the you two sitting here.
But I think we should have the mics all here just to have them ready. But
oh,
then
I'm
we
not
can
going
move.
to like disassemble any. I'm just going to get them out of the shot.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
You think Ludacris is here?
A lot of people have been saying that. I've seen
Wait, he
some-
actually is here.
I saw people talking
Luda.
about it. Yeah. Where I don't know if
for
I
that
said this
alone.
on air before, but Tommy DeVito's agent is here, and he's wearing his signature hat in an all-purple suit, and I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, you know what? We need to get some of the what else is going around here?
That is so Malcolm Jenkins walking past us.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be him. That'd be him.
Real quick, something I've figured out is this is actually just like 14-year-old me's dream right now. And not in the fact of like, oh, like obviously covering all that stuff. It's just, I just get to sit here and recognize random athletes that I've not thought about in years. And this is incredible. Like I see a guy and I'm like, I remember playing with you in Madden 13. I
Yeah.
remember like this is it's incredible. This guy definitely played in the league. I don't know what, but he played.
Apparently. Oh, yeah. Good time. Sorry, just making texts, figuring out what's going on. Apparently, the stools outside of our studio, not our studio, but in the hallway, are just gone. Back in Baltimore. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But that's just how the cookie crumbles there. But guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. But what we've had so far here today, we started the day off with former Ravens head coach and Super Bowl champion Brian Billick. We had former Pittsburgh Steeler and two-time champion Charlie Batch on, talk about the best of the Batch Foundation. Brian Billick was here talking about X-Tech pads, checking out xtechpads.com. What else then we had? We had our guy Sean Merriman join us, and Sean was great. Really enjoyed getting to see him and talk to him. He was fantastic. He still is in playing shape. He'd kick my ass, no doubt about it. Yeah. I also got a whiff of food, and I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, if you did, they got the wings down there.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I think I need it. I think I need some food. I think we're getting to that point, but it's great. It's fantastic. And a lot of people here at this time of the day.
We were told yesterday, they were like, hey, just heads up, it's going to be buzzing today. They were not lying. They were not lying.
And they say it's only going to get busier tomorrow.
Yeah, this isn't even technically what they're referring to as the peak. I mean,
no, but it is great. It is great. We're enjoying every minute of it, every second of it. So many things, and we're going to end up trying to get more and more clips out as well for if you guys missed anything.
1,000 people trying to connect to the internet has made this a little difficult uploading stuff. So work with us. The clips are coming on socials. They're coming. We
But
got them all, but just you got to work with us.
Oh,
for a
I'm
minute.
stretching. We could also, I could give you the hot spot for me. The LTE might even work quicker at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah, now there's a huge migration towards the middle. A lot of people. Obviously, then behind us, McAfee's live as well.
Oh, are they done?
No, they were live. Yeah. They're hanging out. They're having a good time.
All right. I will say.
What blue circle?
Okay, we're back.
What blue circle?
We're back. It's just I think the internet went out for a second. Everyone, are we good?
Bark
Are we good?
if you can hear
Yeah.
us.
All right. It's frozen, guys. Are we okay?
Are we good or are we not good?
Any bite? Any?
So if not, we can.
Bye. Yeah. That's what bye. Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just looking around. I was seeing if Mina was still over there.
Was it with the Omaha?
Another, yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna say it once again. No offense to anyone. People were a lot shorter than I thought they were gonna be.
I mean,
Yes, that'd be awesome.
where
Yeah, that would
mean,
actually be
I could-
incredible.
do you want me to talk to him?
Probably, yeah. You'll probably have better luck than me.
Well, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I say?
Walk up to him, tell him
Yeah, Ryan, out of Baltimore. Come on.
tell him who you are.
Okay.
If you have to, guys, just so everyone's aware, we are currently Mark Ingram just popped up, so we're gonna try to get him on right now.
Stuck.
All right. All right. So, yes, while we figure that out, I'm going to potentially switch this up. You guys are about to see some wild behind the. Yeah, okay, Rick. I understand that it's gonna happen when I'm 6'4", but like I'm talking like people are like hovering at like 5'3". Like this isn't like, oh, they're 5'9", 5'10". Like I'm saying like there is a good percentage of these ESPN analysts that I'm looking at and they're below 5'6". It is actually insane how slow this internet is. Come on.
I don't know where. I just texted Josh. I'm like, do you want me to follow you? Where'd you go?
Yeah, go try to.
I don't know.
Where did people just go?
I don't know.
All right, go try. You go try to find Josh. Yes, you go try to find Josh. I'm going to talk to the people. We're going to get this done.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to the people right now. We're just chilling in the chat, shooting the shiz. I'm not going to lie, guys. I think it'd be so funny if Mina Kimes just responded to me right now. I was like, yeah, I'll hop on at this moment. I would not tell anyone. I would just conduct the interview. It's a cutthroat world out there. There have been a lot of purple suits. Guys, this is like low-key like fashion week. And oh my gosh. Speak of Brad, how we doing? Yeah, we're still live. Ryan is trying to go get. Yeah, Ryan's trying to. We just saw Mark Ingram, so we're trying to get him on right now. And then I just sent a message to Mina Kimes, just walked by. So Yeah, go over. Yeah, so for all those wondering if Brad was here and he would be here, he is here.
Where am I sitting?
If you want to sit where Ryan was right now, because I'm going to adjust cameras in a sec, because we just had 4 people on, so
Do I have ears?
it's going to be Ryan's very dirty one, so I would not trust those. Actually,
Dude, it's so funny. I saw in Thank you, sir.
yep. Oh. Guys, okay, we're back. Everyone just blame me.
I can't hear anything.
Is it doing that for you?
Hold on. That's in.
Is that good? Awesome. We're all good people. We're all good. Yeah. Yeah, once we get figured out who is.
Shit. Boy, it was a process getting in here.
I was going to say, oh, yeah, because I guess you just went through all the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a process.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Chad Steele.
Oh, it's Chad.
Yeah. With
And Dennis.
And Todd Heap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in talks with them as well. We're trying
Brian
to see.
finally talked to him?
Yeah, he talked to him yesterday, so we're trying
Okay.
We are trying to get that. I'm really hoping. Okay, Ryan is still in the process of talking to Josh. So
Jacobs?
no, Josh Jacobs looks like it's tomorrow. But
Oh, okay. Who are we getting tonight or this afternoon?
Hopefully, Mark Ingram.
Okay.
Hopefully we can.
I thought there was someone else.
Yeah, we have somebody else that Ryan definitely has told me like 7 times. You see,
Dude, the McAfee setup is
it's sick.
unreal.
Yeah, I mean, kind of wild that they got bigger setup than us, but I guess we'll do it.
Hey, I'm just happy we got Sean Merriman before Shannon and Shay and Ocho.
Yeah. No, and we were actually there have been a few actually funny enough, while we were sitting here, we were literally just live talking, and I was like, is that Joey Molinaro? And Ryan was like, Joey, and he's like, okay, I'm running to this thing, that guy running this thing, and then I'll be back to talk with you guys. And we're like, awesome.
What?
I was talking about Joey Molinaro when he was walking by.
Yeah, hi, Brad. So
Hi.
We're
Good to see
moving
you.
and grooving. This actually helps me move and groove a little bit more that we have 3 now.
Yeah.
How was the Bloody Mary this morning?
It was great. It wasn't worth the $18 I spent on it,
That's
but it was good to calm the nerves in the morning.
yeah. Well, we're gonna have another guest at 2:15. We might have people before. Maybe
I saw Sean Merriman. He's over there with Shay and Ocho.
yeah. He's making his rounds. He's leaving today. So he came on, was all fired up.
Yeah.
He's gonna let us know. He's coming back in a few weeks to Maryland.
Okay. That'll
So
be good.
to see him. Really, everyone we've had on so far has been great.
That's awesome.
I think we also Snapback and Jack Settlement might go over there do some trivia.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got
Sweet.
Yeah, they called us
Is that
out.
him down there?
Yeah, Snapback right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called us out saying that they beat us in some trivia about some
Yeah.
Ravens. So I was like, gotta step up that. Was Mark
Oh.
not over there?
What?
Mark not over there?
Well, so Josh is running after him and says he's leaving in 30 minutes, but if you can swing back around, we can. Adam
Okay.
Shine is around, texting me,
Okay.
and then
Chad just walked by too.
yeah,
Yeah, Steele.
we're looking to connect a little bit later and trying to get stuff with Heap and Pitta as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Perfect.
Pitta's tall, dude. He's a big dude.
Oh yeah, I've met him before.
Yeah.
Big
Also, if he comes walking by again, we do have to just because we're Maryland based, Terps, everything. We do have to grab DJ Moore. So
yeah, if you see
walks,
DJ Moore,
yeah,
yell
he
out
walked
Terps.
by when we were doing an interview, and I haven't seen him
Also,
since.
Visit Pittsburgh sections over there giving away food. I'm contemplating going to get the food. to bring it over.
They did what's it called? Yesterday they were the ones who did cupcakes.
Did what?
cupcakes. So there's wings over there. I don't know what they have.
I might check that as I think there's one person.
If it's just fucking fries on a salad, I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Oh,
Let me
God.
know if it is, because I'm going over there swinging. It's just like shit's gonna get real out here. We're never gonna be invited back if they did that.
Cool. I think Larry's having the table at like 1:15 maybe.
Yeah, 1:15.
The
So
man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah,
And then we'll be
Larry.
back in it.
yeah, so we'll probably have
1:15 until when?
like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, he incredible guy. He's like
Amazing guy.
yeah,
What did he even need a booth for?
well, no,
table?
literally just I think he just got it and had it, and then you guys get an interview during that time. He's like, I'll just do mine elsewhere. So
Okay.
he says that he gives us priority because we have the equipment. And
What
he
a
wants
stand-up
to-
guy.
Yeah, Larry's incredible. So he's been awesome this whole time. I keep on checking my phone, hoping that Mina Kimes will have responded, but we'll hold out hope on that.
Oh yeah. I also saw this guy, and now his name has escaped me.
Yeah, there's so many people that are just walking around right now.
Bert Kreischer, not Dave.
Bert, yeah, I always think who's
Also, I've been like in this Twitter battle about Eminem versus Kendrick Lamar. The people, the young kids, they don't know Eminem
true Eminem.
because talking about this halftime show, just not feeling like this is going to be a good one. Could be wrong, but there's
Yeah.
not been very many good rappers that have had good halftime shows.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was telling, we were talking, Rip and I were talking to people about it. Really is. We are in very prime position.
Yeah,
right
there's
here.
a lot of foot traffic here.
Yeah,
It feels a lot like Dallas.
Yeah, so
and
this is
just in that, like, we could see anybody at any time.
yeah, and that's what's been cool about this is it's literally just people. Kyle Van Noy, I'm 90% sure is somewhere around here.
Oh, is he?
Just because Fred Warner was just on McAfee, and when Van Noy
Yes.
was there last week, both of them would be here. So it would be really cool.
Do we only have the 2 headphones? I thought we had 3 at least.
No, we have 4.
I was going to say, okay.
Yeah. No, there's more stuff in there. We just
Was
we had everything set up, and then as we were hopping on and everyone showed up, Rip was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be 4 of us talking on this, and I was like, awesome. Okay. I was like live trying to figure out the camera situation. I
Yeah.
was like, how are we gonna
yeah.
Rip also doing the classic, I'm gonna go get food, and he has done nothing
Well,
but
he's
go
just
person to person.
he doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Just kissing babies. What was the issue yesterday? What ended up working?
Oh, with the power?
No, with the
Oh, we went, so we had to go inside
into the interface.
and go figure it out that way.
I
So
wonder if it was because it was unplugged for so long that it just
yeah, if it like reset or something.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then I don't know if you heard the whole thing about
the power.
yeah, they told us, they're like, we think someone unplugged you. And we're like,
How does that happen?
yeah, we think what ended up happening is someone tripped over the cord.
Oh.
Because then literally I guess we were kind of that like example.
Yeah.
And like we were like oh shit, because this morning when we got here, they were walking around, they literally came up to us first and they're like, hey, we're just taping all the stuff together. And they went around and taped every extension cord together across, because I'm sure we were not the first people it happened to yesterday, because they have wires just everywhere and people tripping over stuff.
Yeah.
Was that just McAfee scaling?
Yeah, they're oorah over there.
I was like, they're having a time over there.
Brooks unplugged it apparently.
Oh, I knew it.
That's very Brooks like.
Oh, it would so be him.
So is this what I mean? Like I've been so enthralled with my own day-to-day work schedule to not really been able to tune into too much. So is this just how the streams have been? Just
but at least for
give
today.
me the debrief.
Yeah, for today we've pretty much been when guys
hanging out.
Yeah, when people come on, just because we're kind of like looking around. We've had a few people just kind of randomly pop on,
Getting
like
the lay of the land.
yeah, like Jack Settleman was just walking by and he just sat down literally and was like,
Oh, that's
"What's
cool.
up?" You know, so stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we are just kind of going until seeing what people are doing and what people are up to.
Got it. How was last night, bro?
Last night was incredible. That
What was with the Gators?
Yeah, it was just the media party. All of a sudden, we looked over and it was like, I don't know if it was. So they had all these gators and then snakes. Nobody went near the snake. Like they had like pythons, and like nobody was like. I was like, ain't happening. But the line to hold the gator was like we waited in line for like 20 minutes.
Really?
To hold that gator, and it was alligators.
Rip didn't look very happy holding it.
Oh, it was not his idea. I was the one who was like, I'm going to go hold the gator. And I think I think if he legitimately would have just walked, like if there would have been no line, I would have walked up, taken the picture and left. But I think because he sat in line with me for 20 minutes, he was like, I might as well hold the gator.
Yeah.
Also, Brady's saying his math class says, hi, Brady, how's the class going? You know, not Spanish this time, not Spanish.
Yeah.
Hope that AP exam went well.
Yeah, did your dad give you the football, or is he holding it for himself?
Yeah, we're gonna need to. We're gonna need an update on that if the football got there safely.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Ryan is finally now making his way to go check out food. Such a good chance he gets intercepted somewhere along the way.
Oh, without question. This entire crew has ADD.
Yeah, we get lost very quickly.
Ryan's the worst.
Yeah, Ryan is the worst that he just goes and then you have to look around. Like yesterday, Brad, we got our parking pass.
Yeah.
And then we kept having the issue of Ryan would go talk to people and then he'd come back and he'd be like, shit, I left the parking pass at their table. And then he'd have to go walk all the way back and find it.
Oh my God. I mean, how many times has he lost the key to the studio?
Yeah, it's insane.
Left it sitting somewhere.
Yeah. The one time in the Gilman parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are just some massive human beings walking.
Your first time in New Orleans?
Yeah,
yeah, mine too.
Time. Yeah, it's been
seeing the I like my holy shit I'm in New Orleans moment so far has been like the cemeteries that we're driving past. Just seeing all the cemeteries above ground. That was my first like, oh, okay, this is not.
Mine was when I looked out the window on Descent and I was like, there is nothing but swamp.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
that too.
This is legitimately all there is down here.
Yeah.
Like I very quickly realized we were in the bayou. Also, Tommy DeVito's agent is here in his signature hat and an all purple suit.
No shit.
Yeah, he walked by once and I'm trying to find him again because I just want to talk to him for like just 2 minutes. So appreciate everyone who's sticking with us right now. We will be getting more guests on momentarily. Might take we have update. What are we feeling? What is it?
Got a pierogi with potato.
And of course, it's a pierogi.
Last night there were all the food trucks, and like I very quickly realized that like we were eating pretty much the same stuff, but just from different. Like there was like 3 like fried rice. Like it was all these food trucks that were kind of serving different renditions of the same thing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
This is like an onion bacon. I don't know if it's a pierogi or not.
It smells great.
How's everyone doing? How's the chat doing? Everyone's
looking great. Oh, Brady passed his AP exam with a B. There we go, Brady. There we go. Love to see it. To see it.
British going. Raven Nick says I look like I work in media. You know, sometimes I gotta look at the part.
Yeah, you know.
We're actually
appreciate all the welcomes, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of good. Zach looks professional in his quarter zip, 3/4 zip.
It's a quarter.
and I'm wearing my
Ryan's in the same outfit
Nope.
from yesterday because he
no,
forgot
not
his
same
suitcase
outfit,
here.
different shirt.
Ryan's in the same pants from yesterday because he forgot his
No,
suitcase here. He left his clothes here.
Here?
Yes,
I-
under
Oh,
the
my God.
table.
I had a couple pants.
He forgot that he had his stuff also with the microphone. So when
Where
we
did I
just
put my
left-
stuff? Did I put it over there?
Right here.
Amazing. Oh. Wow,
How was it?
that was really good. That was not the pierogi though. This is the pierogi. It's like a potato full of orange chutney.
Ooh.
I really like it here. It's fun.
Yeah. Is this your first time in New Orleans?
Oh, not in New Orleans. Lord knows I lost some battles
In New
when
Orleans?
I was younger. Had too much
Did you play ball down
too
here?
much fun. No, just recreational. Recreational on the streets.
I see.
But it was a good time. We had a fantastic time. Needless to say, New Orleans is a fantastic place to be.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of culture. I know people can say, well, there's not a ton to do. There's a lot to do, actually, down here. There's a lot of good food. And Ben McDonald gave us a recommendation for
So-
a restaurant.
My Lyft driver told me, like, food is basically the thing here.
Yeah.
Pierogi's good.
I am a fan. I'm a fan. Good texture. There's been a lot of good food. Last night was a lot of good food so
That's
far.
what Zach was saying.
I don't want to chew with my mouth open. I think because we're gonna have to go step off for a little bit with our guy, Larry. But also a good thing for us to sit back, reassess. We have another interview coming up at 2:15. We might have some more throughout the rest of the day. Some people we might meet, people we might see. That's just kind of how it goes here. We're continuing on. We've had a great day so far. We've had Brian Billick, former Pittsburgh Steeler Charlie Batch, who was amazing, and the Best of the Batch Foundation. We had Sean Merriman, friend of the show, friend of the program with Lights Out TV and Lights Out Extreme Boxing, which, Brad, when we had Sean the first time, he was just starting off like their fights.
Right.
They had the 22nd one on Friday night.
Oh, my
They had
God.
seven guys from Lights Out have gone to UFC.
Wow.
From there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And then we had the Sierra Delta crew on here. Kyle Turley, former NFL lineman, and Ben Gannon and Mike Smith with Sierra Delta, military veterans who are beasts and just awesome people just talking life.
Sweet.
And those processes, and I'm blanking on the rest of what we got going. But we have a lot going on that's
So
what we've
much
had
going
so
on.
far. But guys, appreciate it. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. We'll be back later. Any other thoughts, Zach?
No, I think this is a good time to take a break. Maybe I'm gonna go grab a wing, and then
Yeah, I need food.
yeah,
I need sustenance.
kind of get back to reassess everything and hit the ground running in like an hour.
Sounds good, guys. We'll see you in a little bit here. Stay tuned. Have a day. Let's say have a night, but we'll see you in about
Yeah, no.
an hour and a half.
Have an afternoon.
We'll see you guys soon.